Are fraudsters, cheaters, traitors really fraudsters, cheaters, or traitors? Because those who believes in them to be good and really nice, do they know that with any understanding anyone can be in control of anyone? Because those who have mind, I'm talking about humans now. So those who have mind with any understanding, they are able to I mean they mind is changed upon any understanding which gives them peace or happiness or love or relax. And like genius makes time of humans by controlling them, by putting souls or genies inside human body in everything as a genie sense, and forcing them to like something or dislike something, and then putting quotes on them to do something good or do something bad, and control them through genies when they are not in control, where they don't listen to the genies. So according to few genies, humans are dolls. Humans are like dolls to them. For few genies, like robots. Dolls and robots, what? They just like which can be controlled. Like a robot is that which is programmed to do something. And when a human has got genie inside him to do something, and humans do it just like robot. And what is doll? Doll is that which does not move, which does not takes any action until someone moves it. So souls and genies which are put inside human, they force human to act according to the genies who put genies inside them or souls inside them. Without even genies and souls put inside human body, humans can act by their own. Humans are not exactly doll, but they are treated like a doll to some genie by some genies. So those who controls humans to like something or dislike something, they force human to betray someone, to trade someone, to cheat someone, to fraud someone. So is there a mistake of human really? Because if human is quiet, very quiet, he does not do anything wrong for anyone. Like when he human sleeps, you will notice that human does not do anything to anyone when he is quiet. Why he does not do anything? The reason it is because he is quiet. He is not controlled by anyone understanding. When he wakes up and becomes in consciousness, then he comes to know something to his understanding with which he is forced to take action because of some understanding known to him. So what he learns, he do that. And like I said, with any understanding of happiness, love, or any understanding with which he gets happiness, he can be in control of anyone understanding who understands human to have happiness and have love and have everything. By treating someone, by cheating someone, by doing some fraud or trading someone. So with any understanding, human is controlled when he comes to know any understanding which he from which he loses or from which he becomes happy or gets happiness. So if a God makes anyone his believer, then he needs to practically make that someone mind not lose from any understanding. That means God must give everything to that someone with which he might lose. And it's possible that with any understanding, anyone can lose. It can be anything. Even for a second understanding can be there. Like a second understanding that beautiful. A second understanding is that a word which someone comes to know as beautiful. So if someone is not beautiful, his understanding will lose from that someone who says beautiful. And if he understands that he is not beautiful, or someone, or just he just gets a doubt that he is not beautiful, and he changed after few time, now he does not looks good, I mean he does not looks beautiful. Before 1 second he was looking beautiful, and after one and now he does not looks beautiful. So because of 1 second, he loses from anyone understanding. So God has to make his believer win from every understanding he comes to know by giving him everything, like giving happiness, letting his believer test everything with which his mind which understand loses from anything. And there is no such thing as not losing from anyone, because different people have different understanding, and with mix of words it can mean differently. So because there are billions of people in the world, they have different understanding, they have different sense of understanding, they think differently, they believe differently. I mean, they might believe differently. So if anyone says that someone has cheated them, someone has tricked them, or someone has done fraud with them, who was love to them, or who was very royal to them, who could not believe that they love, or someone who is royal can be like that. It's not because of that. First of all, every human is recognized as human only. That means nobody is royal, nobody is not royal, nobody is rich, neither nobody is poor. Human is human. So same thing applies to genies, souls, etc. With human got understanding, and with understanding he earned to become royal. He earned to love someone. So if any poor human gets understanding to love someone truly, he will love someone truly. But he must not be in control of any genies to not love someone truly. So if anyone believes that someone is has done fraud with them, or someone has cheated them, or someone has tricked them, then they must find original truth. If someone tricked them, how they tricked them. If someone cheated them, how they cheated them, and why they cheated them. If someone did fraud with them, why they did fraud with them. Is that because some genie became someone enemy and took fate of loving truly from them? Because when the fate of loving someone truly is finished from someone, then he gets only fate to not like someone whom he likes or loves someone. Not all the times like he He used to love someone, and there can be many other reasons. So, especially I'm telling to genies, you need to find out truth, and especially I'm telling to gods, you need to find out truth before telling someone that they are cheaters, or I mean that someone is cheaters, or someone has trade them, or someone has done fraud with them. So after doing research, if they say that someone has done fraud with them, so that might be understandable to everyone, and everybody will make a joke of that god who says lie after knowing truth. Because with truth understanding becomes good. By truth understanding becomes good, I mean when you come to know something truth about someone, your mind becomes good after knowing truth. So you need to know original truth only. So you do not do any mistakes. You do not make anyone life bad. You do not make anyone life miserable. Like humans are born and they learn. What they learn in their understanding, they do it. And with any understanding of having happiness or loving someone or getting something with which they become happy, they lose from that understanding. And there can be any understanding with which anyone can lose. It's not just uh, being poor. I mean, it's not just not losing from understanding of being poor, or it's not that just being rich. I mean, it's not that if someone is losing from understanding of rich, or if someone is not losing from understanding of being rich, then that does not mean that it's a believer. It does not mean it's a believer, because that believer can lose from any understanding, and any understanding can be anything with which his mind does not works, or with which his mind loses, or with which his mind is blocked, or with which his mind is stopped. So nobody on planet is like that who does not loses from any understanding. Because someone can not lose from any understanding for few seconds by practicing it. And if they are beaten, or if the mind is not practiced to not lose from anyone, then they will lose from any understanding with which they get happiness or love or anything which makes them happy. So the human life is very small, where human bonds and can lose from anyone understanding. So just imagine about others from the world of God of genies and about gods. I hope you like my beautiful truth. Are fraudsters, cheaters, traitors really fraudsters, cheaters, or traitors? Because those who believes in them